All right, friends, it's T, and I'm back with a new video. You can call this an educational video. So this is a video by Dr. Joel Seedman. I think he's outrageous. A lot of the stuff that he does is a little bit crazy, but this is a little bit unorthodox. But this is a type of eccentric loading exercise. So the load, the weight going up is going up light, and Seedman is gonna put a load going down in the eccentric form. So this is quite interesting. I've never seen this done before, but okay, yeah. So that would be considered a concentric load. So it's kind of fascinating. This one is interesting, yeah, because it's difficult to put a load on the eccentric, right? I mean, if you have like weights and stuff, barbells, you got to keep stripping the weight, put it back on, whatever. Even if you had partners there using the barbell, let's say you were doing like, eccentric squats or maybe a bench or whatever. Either they would lift it up, either they would have to lift it up and then you lower it, they lift lower, or you have to strip, lower, back, put it on again or whatever, yada, 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 yada. But yeah, this is interesting. This is not hard to do for a partner to do, but I don't do body weight exercises. See what I mean? I don't do body weight. I personally, I don't know. This is interesting, but it's not something that I would do. It's just not something I would do, but I'm just showing you an example of a exercise-induced load. Yeah, or overload, exercise-induced overload. So that's what it really is. So the load going down is heavier than the load going up. That's how eccentrics work. The load going down has to be heavier than the load going up, but if you are using certain weights and things, of course, you half rep it. That's how you do it. It means, in other words, you can't do for a full concentric exercise. If the load is heavier than you can manage to bring up to the top, then you've accomplished your goal. You can't bring it up to the top. That is not an eccentric exercise. The load has to be heavier than a concentric is able to lift, okay? But enough to do a partial concentric, bringing it up partially up and then down again. That's about it. That's an eccentric overload. That's eccentric overload. There you go. I mean, you can experiment with cables, with dumbbells, barbells, whatever. With machines even, you can experiment. There's all kinds of stuff you could do when it comes to eccentrics. I would take my time and learn eccentric training. The problem is everybody's so used to doing concentric lifting that they just don't do eccentric, and that's what bodybuilding is.